Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Deva Monica Putri. My student number is 23200X0 and I'm from PBE 5C. So in this video, I would like to explain about the book that I read. The book is interesting because they give a lot of strategy, the strategy that can we apply before reading and reading, also after reading. So in this book, the strategy that can be applied by anyone else, can be applied by teacher, can be applied by student, can be applied by anyone else that want to have reading comprehension. So in this book, they give a lot of exercise that can we do. As a teacher, we can apply this exercise, also the strategy to our student. Also, student can do the exercise to improve their reading comprehension. So they can apply by anyone else. So let's we talk about the book. The name of the book is about practice. Practice make perfect, or Advanced English Reading and Comprehensions by Diana Engelhardt. So in this book that published in 2013 by McGraw-Hill Educations. So in this book, I read the first chapter. The first chapter because in the first chapter they give clue, they give entire topic in this book. The book contains 15 reading texts. The book is designed to build academic and non-academic vocabulary, develop reading comprehension skill and critical thinking at advanced level. Practice with hundreds of exercise in this book. And each chapter have many exercise that exercise include the strategy in reading. That is the first, pre-reading. In this case, student must read and train themselves in reading so that they have developed mindset or active their background knowledge. Student will predict the content of the reading text, or they can what the text is about. Second, reading text, or we call it after reading. After students read the text, they ask what they predict before, or they can match the predictions, it's same or not that they are reading. The third, vocabulary. Of course, when reading, not all the text, not all vocabulary in the text that we all know, all students know. So the student must have dictionary English to English to search the meaning of the text, the meaning of the vocabulary, so student can be familiar with the text or the vocabulary. There are four category in vocabulary. The first about thematic vocabulary. Thematic vocabulary, student will make a few words relate to the topic. And then second, academic vocabulary. Student will look for verb, adjective, and other in the text. And then third, using vocabulary that complete the missing vocabulary in a text, or we call it gap fill. And non-academic vocabulary. Student will match vocabulary that determine the similarities or differences of the word. It's different between academic. And reading comprehension of the four strategy. We try to understand the text behind the heading, reading the main idea, the details, or the inference of the reading and the text. And then fifth, reading strategy. Student will practice various strategy that will help them process that they have read. For example, like take notes, paraphrase informations, and summarizing the reading text. And the last is about critical thinking. So critical thinking is so important. Not only understand what student read, but also engage of the critical thinking that can to evaluate information of reading that can relate. And the next chapter is about exercise that relate to the exercise that relate to strategy in reading. There are before, there are in reading, the process of reading, and then after the reading. So this book, after the end of the chapter or the last chapter in this book, they give the key answer of the exercise. So as a teacher, we can apply this book to a student. We give the exercise. We also give them how to apply the reading strategy. So I recommend this book because this book we can know, we can understand the reading strategy. Also, we can improve our ability in reading comprehensions. We can read. Also, we can comprehensions what we read. We can before, process, and after reading, we can comprehensions the text of what we are reading. So that's all about my explanation. I'm sorry for my mistake. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.